You are the dancing queen, strong and sweet only. Hey, hello, everyone. Welcome to Tranquil Waters by Stevie. Caught me off guard there a little bit. Happy weekend, merry Saturday. We are back, and we have a couple friends joining us for this episode of the Waters of Tranquility. Well, they're not such tranquil harvesters, are they? Boy, that's please start engine thing could go away anytime soon. We are sitting here in front of the Reaper. Yeah, the Reaper with the big old tank tracks. Mod author's daughter, I guess, did a couple 2-3 logos there, but we've got the original. Too scary for prime time. I know. I probably just freaked you all out. You're looking at the Reaper. All right. Oh, and a couple of pre-production Honeybee Airflex headers. 60 feet of pure Airflex pleasure, I will say. Are they flexing? It doesn't really look like they are. Maybe they flex. Maybe they flex when they're in the working position. Don't know. Anyways, this is a big oat contract. Are you oats? You are oats. Field 20, the biggest field on the map. We are going to tackle it together with these Reapers. Yeah, let's do it. I was going to add our third. I was going to add the John Deere X9 into the bunch, but I have it over on another field that we might kick off here as well. We'll see how things go. Let's hop into our Reaper. Oh, that's got a good diesel sound. All right, let's verify. First waypoint, indeed. Left, indeed, is correct. We need to check on a couple of settings. Fieldwork speed, that looks pretty good. Avoid driving on crops, we don't really care. Turning on the field, we don't really care. These things can turn on a dime, so I don't think it's going to matter anyways. Oh, yeah. I like it. Let's back this puppy up here. Yeah, that's good stuff. What are the beacons like? I didn't add too many lights onto them. There's a few other configurations that we could add to it, but they're on loan, so I didn't want to get too crazy. Right, that is correct. First waypoint, that is correct. You know what? Let's get started, shall we? Uh-oh. What you doing there, buddy? It looks upset already. This is not a good beginning. I wonder if is it having a hard time because of the... Oh no, there it goes. Okay, it figured it out. It figured it out. Boy, these are massive headers. Love it. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful straw windrow. We are going to probably collect on as well. Oh, we're going to get a lot of straw out of this field if I don't screw it up. And end the contract. You know, it makes me wonder if there are combines out there with these kind of tank tracks on them. Those are so bad looking. And by bad, I mean good. Yeah, this actually should not take them a whole lot of time. What's Courseplay saying? A little under an hour. That's not too shabby. I also have these things set up to hold 150,000 liters of pure haute pleasure. So I think we'll be in pretty good shape. They look nice, don't they? Which one do you prefer? Honestly, in this Reaper business, I'm kind of with this green. I'm kind of with the green, I think. But you know what? I've been looking at the logos. I was looking at them, and I actually kind of like the. I actually kind of like the ones his daughter did. I think they're actually kind of cool looking. I don't know. Not too bad. Either way around, not too bad. Not as fast as the Colossus. In fact, speed-wise, they're, from what I can tell, they're set up to be pretty normal. Of course, it's going to depend on the header. I used our that speed mod, you know, where you can change the working speed to add a little bit onto it so we could get a little bit faster speeds out of it. I know we ran into a little bit of a problem last time. Oh, it's struggling. It's struggling. It's not. It does. I think the tracks are kind of freaking it out. That's not right. It shouldn't be doing the old Elvis dance here, should it? Oh, that's better. Maybe it had something to do with the angle of that field back there. That looks a little bit better, though. Now, I have no idea. This is 300,000 liters combined of storage. I don't know what we're going to get out of this field. I can't honestly remember what we did last time. What crop we did and how much we ended up with. But I don't think I'll be emptying these things too often. Maybe once a piece, and we'll be in pretty good shape. So yeah, dug the little tyke out of the river. Got that back home, cleaned up for the kids. They weren't too thrilled about Dad taking that for a spin into the drink. I think our swan boat apparently has become pretty popular in the area. People are, I think they believe it's a rental. So I'm finding like money on the shore, and it gets moved every once in a while. I don't really know what's going on there, but that's fine if people want to pay to borrow our beautiful is it a duck or a swan? Or I think it was a swan, right? But they can have at it if they want. Isn't that a beautiful scene right there? Two reapers just getting it. You gotta love it. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna need to, let's let this one, let's do this actually. I'm wondering if we could. Oh, you don't want to see that. What was that error right there? What's that warning? I don't like to see warnings. Working speed is set to 18. Let's bump our working speed down to something like 7.5 for a minute. Let's let the other one catch up a little bit so we get a little bit more of, you know, that fancy dual combines working in the field kind of look. Other one's catching up nicely. Oh, what you doing? There we go. Come on, baby. Come on now. Catch up for Daddy. We'll slow her down even more. Oh, she's crawling now. Let's see. Come on, man. I need a good screenshot, too, you know? I need something... Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's get ready. I gotta time it so we don't have... Is the other one... Why is the other one doing the 4 mile an hour jog? Why are you going so slow, my friend? I don't have you bumped down. What's your stinking problem? Okay, that's kind of weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Alright, enough toying around then, Brad. Let's just bump it back up again. I think they max out around 11 or 12. Is it... Maybe it's... it shouldn't affect both of them. Oh, you know what? Maybe... Does it affect both of them if they're working off of the same saved course play? Course? I don't know. I didn't notice that before, but it's appearing to be so. At first I thought the black one was catching up, but maybe not. Ooh, I just noticed something. You notice the red accent of the fire extinguisher matches the bumblebee. I don't know what that is. I don't know. This looks good. That's all I know. It's all black. I should have gone with tinted windows. That would look pretty sweet too. So they're each at about 2%. And we have, I think, is this coming up to, where's our start point? I can't even remember where we started. I think our start point's way over there, isn't it? Move in, where are you? Yeah, our start point's over here. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. I like the Reaper. If nothing else, it's got a cool name. And you got to give it props just for that. It just doesn't know how to handle these corners very well. So we've got 2 other harvesting contracts that we need to deal with. Smaller fields, but nonetheless, we need to get them completed as well. We'll have time here in July. We really don't have much else to do other than do some field prep. Nothing to plant. I've got my adult water beverage with me today. There's the old JD. If we need it. I don't know if we will or not. Let's see what she wants to do when it gets to this point. It should cut over, I think. Maybe not. Where are you gonna go? Work its way all the way down to the end, maybe? I don't really know what it does. So, I was thinking about some YouTubers that aren't around anymore. And I kind of miss them because I liked their content. And I know I've mentioned Dare Tebbers before. I don't know if any of you ever... boy, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just go if you're going to do it because the other one's coming. Oh, you're going to do one of these halvesy things. Alright. Now let's watch and see what this thing wants to do. I think this is where I ran into a problem last time. That one goes down. This one drives all the way down to the end and then wants to turn around and come back this way. So they had a little collision forming. Dare Tebbers was one of them. But there was another one. I still don't understand what your speed issue is here, buddy. You know you're allowed to go a lot faster than 8, right? There was another dude that I really liked. I know he was a teacher. He would talk about being a teacher. I thought he might have been from Canada, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was from Canada. I can't remember his name. He had some good regular content, but he also had some really good, like, some good mod content, too. I wish I could remember what his name was, but he was good. And then there was a small channel guy that I used to watch from the South. His channel never grew much. I kind of latched onto him pretty early on. I think he only did YouTube for maybe just a year, maybe a little bit more. This dude is so lost. Has no idea where to go. He's doing the duck walk again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I think these tracks sometimes, I've noticed that even with articulated tractors and stuff sometimes, they lose their freaking minds. Look at the steering wheel. It just doesn't know what to do. It's kind of making me sick. Here's our collision. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Stop. Get out the way. Where are you going? I don't know what either of them are doing. Is he lefty? He's lefty. I have to think he was gonna come over here. Let's do this. I have to think he was going to come over here. I have no idea. We might have to wait and see what the green machine's doing. Why did the... Maybe he was gonna do this right here? Let's see if he'll do this. Let's just see for fun. Nearest waypoint. He doesn't know what he's doing. I should have stuck with the tires. He's freaking himself out. Okay, good. That's what you... I think that's what you should be doing, buddy. That was the most convoluted way of getting it done. Brad, you gotta get your little thing out? So you're going to work your way down the right side. He's working his way. All right, I guess that worked out. Ay. I did a little Euro truck today. I got an email saying that ProMods came out with an update. And I always like to keep my ProMods up to date. So... I did all the downloads. I get all the packages that they have, kind of thing. And once I got them all downloaded, I updated what was in the mods folder, and then I decided to go ahead and launch the game to save the new configuration, get the new ProMods files over there, that kind of thing. Then I started the game. Then once the game was started, then I started playing the game. I ended up playing Euro Truck for like 3 hours tonight and thoroughly enjoyed it. I picked up ATS a little while ago and played a little bit. I haven't played Euro Truck, I don't think, in quite a long time. And yeah, I think we need to bring some trucking to the channel. I think we might have some fun. I know you all might enjoy watching me drive a truck that goes a lot faster than a tractor. You know, my driving history is not the best. It's going to take me a couple hours just to get all the buttons configured. Man, configured. Wow. Give all the buttons configured. I thought Farming Simulator had a lot of button combinations. Euro Truck is insane. Probably get the side panel going for Euro Truck, I think. I think there's enough need for additional buttons in Euro Truck that it'll be nice to have a side panel for it. But I think we'll give it a go. If I can get a little bit of time together here, throw together a... Maybe we can throw together a job on Euro Truck and see if we can't have some fun trucking around. Maybe even American Truck. What are you doing, man? Oh, you have to come all the way down there, don't you? Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. I think they're going to get the whole field done without any kind of onload. They're only at 4%. Yeah, I think they're going to do just fine. Where is... Just notice those tracks. I didn't notice that before, the details on the inside of the tracks there. I don't know. I think if I were to buy a Reaper, I would buy it... I wouldn't buy the tracks. I might get a set of front tracks, but I don't think I'd do these tank tracks again. And we'll see. So we've got a couple of other contracts. Let's see what we got. We're working on this guy here. Pretty decent payoff, $77,000. I'm hoping we have some oats left over. We really don't need oats, I don't think. Maybe our pig food might use them, but we really don't need oats. Just as long as we get a good payout here, we'll be good. We've got spelt and millet, and the only reason I did these is because I've never done either one of these before. I think our X9 is over on field... Is it over on field 11? Where did I put that thing? Field 10. Yeah, buddy. So this is millet. Millet looks like... Is that sorghum? Is that what that is? I think it's using the same texture as sorghum. I think. Let's set up a job. I didn't bring... You know what? I don't think I have... We don't really have anything to collect it, but we can at least set up a job for it, though, while we're here. Create, open. Let's do one tool, of course. Oh, you can have... Oh, man, I can't even imagine trying to keep track of 5 combines. I suppose if you had a big enough field, it would probably work pretty well. Number of headlands, we can do 2 headlands. Headland smooth, 15%. Sounds lovely. You know what? Let's do something crazy. Let's just do something crazy town today. Let's do counterclockwise on the headlands. Yeah. Generate. That is going to be insanity. All right, let's get this thing wrapped up over here. It's not probably going to take very long for this thing to fill up. She's no Reaper, that's for sure, but she is a flexer, though. I don't know. I don't know if any of you have used those bumblebees. We used a bumblebee header over on Kubota Farm. I just don't remember it flexing, but it's calling itself... It's calling itself an air flex, so I don't know. Maybe it's... I guess they can be rigid or they can be flex, so maybe it's just stuck in the rigid position. How many times I've heard that? Bing! Let's see here. First waypoint, blah, blah, blah. Let's kick you off. I think this thing will fill up pretty stinking quick. One thing for sure is we do not get... Yeah, we don't get any kind of straw action from this. That's okay. I do like the way it looks. I think that's sorghum. If I remember what sorghum looks like, I think that's what this is showing here. What is millet? What is millet used for? I do not know, actually. It's some kind of a grain, apparently. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a peek ski and see what millet is. Millet? Millet, or millets, are a highly varied group of small seeded grasses widely grown around the world as a cereal crop or grains for fodder. And that's where oh, okay, I guess that's where it ends. Millet must be avoided by people with thyroid issues. Fun fact, if you have a thyroid issue, stay away from millet. I didn't know that. Fortunately, I don't have a thyroid issue, even though that's what I tell people when they ask me why I'm so fat. Just kidding, but that's not at all. Is millet healthier than rice? I'm asking. No, I'm kidding. Millet, let's see. Although rice also offers some vitamins and proteins, millet have higher compositions of essential minerals and vitamins. The overall profile of rice is not as happy as millets. It's interesting that they always refer to it as millets, not millet. But hey, what are you going to do? Is millet good for your health, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. They are full of tannins. They're also full of phytates and phenols that help protect your cells against damage and potential disease like high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol. Apparently millet is a healthy little snack. It looks like they kind of just use it as a, like, I don't know, can you make millet pancakes? Millet recipes. Yeah, that's what we want. What kind of recipes do we have for millet? It can be prepared like rice, substituted for potatoes, when cooked with more liquid, and makes a great addition to grain bread. So yeah, it just sounds like it's kind of used universally as maybe an option for a healthy grain substitute. I'm going to have to look at the grocery store next time. Oh, who am I kidding? I never go to the grocery store. I haven't been to the grocery store in forever. I am one of those people that gets their groceries. Oh, you're full? Yeah, that didn't take very long. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just going to stop you there and turn you off because that's as far as we're going to get with you today, I think. I'm one of those people that decided to do the... Whoa. Oh, come on. Back you out of the way. They've been sitting there for the last 10 minutes while I'm reading about millet. Yeah, I'm one of those people that get their groceries delivered. Yep, I pay the fee. And I am more than happy to pay the fee. I will do anything to not go grocery shopping. I hate it with a passion. And, yeah, I don't like grocery shopping. I never have. And when I heard groceries were going to be available, I think I can start it about right here. I think if it's smart enough, it'll just go. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that, making my life easy. When I first heard about grocery delivery, Oh man, I jumped on that like nobody's business. Absolutely, 100%. I don't know if any of you do the old grocery delivery stuff, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. I mean, first of all, from a time perspective, and gas plus the aggravation, the whole 9 yards, more than happy. But yeah, I'll have to look on my little app to see if there's any millet products available. Maybe I'll try some millet. I don't know where millet is typically grown. Maybe it's not a North American thing. Maybe it's more of a European or Asian type dealio. Let's see if I just put millet into the old search bar here. I am going to say a big fat no on that. I do see one thing. It says Katie Spray Millet. Katie Spray Millet. What? I don't even know what that is. Natural Spray Millet. What? Pet birds. I am so confused. I don't even know what that is. Do birds like millet? Maybe birds eat millet. I don't know. Huh. Alright then. No, we're... Oh, I thought the green machine was taking off down the aisle there. I didn't know what... Where is he? Oh, because he's the righty. Okay, I'm alright. I'm alright. Maybe there's a better way. Maybe if I would have sent the... Did I send... I forget which one I sent off first now. Did I send the lefty or... We sent the righty off first, didn't we? Maybe we would have been smarter to send lefty off first. Maybe that would help alleviate the collisions. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm going to get back into ETS a little bit more, and ATS. I kind of like ETS just because it's such a massive world over American Truck. Even though American Truck is getting, a lot bigger, it's always growing. They're adding states. I know there's a good Canadian add-on map too for American Truck. At least I don't know if it's still being developed. There used to be a decent Canadian map that was out there. And I think it went down. I think they even had something from Mexico or, down south that way that I thought was pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Sounds like we got a 4-alarm fire in the neighborhood. I don't know if you all hear the sirens, but things are going crazy. Today was a beautiful fall rainy day. I absolutely loved it. It basically rained on and off all day, but it just had that really nice fall look and smell and feel to it. If you know what I'm talking about, if you live in those kind of areas where you get that really nice fall weather. I don't think we're going to have a super long color season this year. I think it's going to go from color to barren pretty quick this year. I've heard rumor it's supposed to be a relatively heavy snowfall year for my neck of the woods. A couple months ago, some fear-mongering weather reporter on YouTube was saying that this year has the potential to be the next major blizzard that will set records. Like, every year probably has that potential, for goodness sakes, So I don't know what to believe. I think the biggest joke I've heard is AccuWeather. I don't know. I think there used to be a weather forecast I'd watch once in a while, and they would actually, grade themselves. Oh man, that thing's loaded on the front end. That's a little front heavy there. No wonder it's struggling so much. It's got a 60-foot head on the front. And those... Yeah, that's a little front heavy. I don't think those tank tracks are designed... Center of mass is not exactly perfect. But yeah, at least they had a good sense of humor about it too, because they realized that, you know, it's weather, for goodness sakes. But you would think with all the technology that's gone into, you know, that's gone into the forecast, and you know, all this money that's spent on tornado research and stuff, I don't know. It seems like we would be a little further along by now, but what are you gonna do? You know. It also seems like we should have more knowledge of the ocean and stuff, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon either. The ocean freaks me out. Underwater freaks me out. I thought about learning how to scuba dive at one point or another, but I just think I'd freak out. Fish are weird. Underwater creatures are weird. It's like a whole like Martian planet thing going on down there. There's some really freaky things down there that I just don't feel like I need to be in contact with, you know. But I'm glad people are. I'm glad people are researching. Who knows what kind of cures of disease and whatnot that could be found down there. And at some point, somebody's going to find those stinking UFOs that are hidden in the ocean. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. There's going to be an abyss. I don't know if you ever saw the Abyss movie. I'll tell you what, a lot of movies come true. You know, that's kind of freaky too. Thing's pretty nice. What combine is this based on? Is this based on a case combine? It looks like that's a case combine, isn't it? I think so. I mean, they're just tipping 7% now. And are we halfway done with this thing? I think we're about halfway done, aren't we? Roughly? Maybe not quite. We're definitely not going to need the wagon, I think, for for this thing. I think these are going to handle it just fine. Dump the headers, drive over, and unload directly into the sell point. I don't know where we're supposed to sell this ode at, but we'll figure that out too. See how our green machine's doing? Up to 8% now. I should get ready to start collecting this straw. That would be a positive thing to do. Actually, if I was smart, I would get 2 of those Omatana forage wagons with about 200,000 liters in them and use this Courseplay course and get a couple tractors and just set those babies off on their own. I forget who asked, and I really apologize, but I was talking about doing a series like a hardcore series where we weren't going to do. I think it might have been UTV, maybe TVG, where you know, hard mode, and then just making everything difficult on ourselves. Just, you know, not having any kind of help from the game. But ask a good question, like, would I use Courseplay or the AI for hard mode? And I actually hadn't thought about that, you know, like, I use, the big thing with Courseplay and the AI for me, at least, as a person who's recording and doing the YouTube videos, I don't think, I could not advance this series as much if I did. I just don't have the time to play that much farm sim. So I use Courseplay and I use the AI oftentimes behind the scenes to get stuff done because I just wouldn't have time to sit here and do it all myself. So I've thought about that, and I think, yeah, I think we would still, well, you know, I could still use AI in course play, I guess, that way. We wouldn't have to use it normally, though, I guess. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. It's a good question. Something to think about. But I'm kind of looking forward to it. I want to pick a good, I kind of want to pick a good, I think if we're going to do the hard gameplay thing, I want to pick a good kind of wilderness map, maybe. Or if we don't do a wilderness map, maybe just a nice, maybe just a really nice, like highly, what I want to say, detailed map, like kind of the opposite end, like maybe do something from Oxygen David, or there's a few other maps out there that are really, really well done. This new map that's going to be coming out from that from Edmund Mods, the one that I did that mod video on for the Fiat Agri tractors. He's got a new map that's going to be coming out pretty soon that looks gorgeous, that looks absolutely amazing. So I guess we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it. I play a lot on easy, sometimes normal, but I'm getting inspired to make life miserable on myself and do a nice hard mode map. I really don't know what else we could do other than economy. We can force ourselves to deal with field stones. Excuse me, sorry about that. We can force ourselves to deal with field stones. Lovely. We could be, oh man, if we really wanted to make it miserable, we could just be poplar farmers. That would be lovely. So we could be poplar and sugarcane farmers. That's it. Yeah, that would. The thing is, I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be miserable. I just want it to be difficult. I guess there's a difference. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, I enjoy doing those crops once in a while. It's just I just can't. I can't make a habit out of doing poplar and sugarcane. It's just not my bag. It looks to me like carrots are going to be a little bit along those lines. Excuse me. Carrots are going to be a little bit miserable to do at first, at least, because I think the only carrot harvester Giants is going to give us is a single row. Oh man, this thing. Yeah, I think that's the only carrot harvester we're going to be given for the premium pack. I think that was in last Friday's fact sheet, actually. And I'm sure there'll be modders that will come out with, multi-row carrot harvesters, or at the very least, maybe just modified sugar beet or potato or whatever harvesters to deal with carrots. I'm hoping if Giants, if that's indeed true, and they're going to be fairly time consuming, then I hope at least they are priced, along those lines, and that they're going to be a valuable crop. That would help offset the misery of dealing with stuff like that. And then you got to start thinking, well, Giants is bringing carrots into the game. I think they're planning ahead. So what animals would be introduced that might extend that carrot crop for us, which of course the only thing I can think of is rabbits, but who knows, maybe we'll get rabbits. I'm sure carrots and other animal feed maybe, but Then the other thing is, I've also heard that Giants is going to be adding more recipes into the game for production, which I think is fantastic too. We definitely need more of that as well to keep things interesting. Is our green machine down there just not managing? Oh, maybe. Okay, it figured it out. Lovely. So yeah, guys, I think I'm going to let you go. I don't want to make this too awfully long, but I did want to get a little ways into this oat harvest, and I just wanted to say hi to you all for the weekend. You know, if I get into ETS this weekend, maybe I'll do some recording of that and share it with you. Otherwise, we might be back here on Tranquil Waters doing some more work. We'll just see how it goes. But for sure, you all take care of yourselves. You know that. Be safe. I just like watching these things bounce around. You all be safe and take care of each other. Make sure and have a really good weekend. Hopefully it's relaxing and fun. Watch some college football if that's your gig. And Sunday, of course, you can watch my team get wrecked again. So there's always that. But thanks for watching. Thanks for checking the channel out again. Leave a like if you would. I'd appreciate that. If you enjoyed the video, of course, you're always welcome to subscribe or become a member. And hopefully I'll see you again real soon. All right. Take care. Bye for now.